Welcome to another episode of Digital Edge. Just three average Joes talking crypto. This is not financial advice. We're here to share our experience and what we know.
Oi. Happy Thanksgiving out there, all you techie gobblers. It's round 3, Digital Edge. We come from the back porch. Changing accents now. And, righto.
How y'all doing tonight? We missed last week's. We had technical difficulties.
We didn't miss last week. We did last week.
We did last week. We had a great 45 minute session.
Yes.
So much content flowing everywhere. And then we go to upload it, and we had no audio with the video. So here we are again. We'll try and get the answers to those questions y'all were asking about in the comments, and we'll go from there. What's the market at right now?
Yeah, we'll start up with a quick market update.
Go for it.
We're at $503 billion. Volume, it was 128 billion, I think, today.
And it just kept going 18, past 18, then go back to 17
Yeah,
something
we're at 17.995
all day.
Yeah, 17.95.
right now. It's kind of been hovering right there.
It'll be over 18 again while we're doing this, and then it'll go back to 17.
Go back.
And then it'll hit 20 by Thanksgiving.
And they'll hit 15 again.
Well, then everybody's going to be talking about it.
Yeah, especially when everybody's like
Well, dude, was
stuck at home.
That's what happened like last time.
2000.
3 years ago.
dude
2017.
January went nuts. That's when we messed up for sure. I messed up. I'll speak for myself.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I
everybody
messed
got
up.
greedy at that point. Everybody's making money so fast.
But I don't think this time's like that, man. Because
Yeah,
last
slow
time,
rise.
yeah, I still think, dude, we're in the very beginning of a very,
First quarter, man.
yeah, I think we're in the first quarter for sure.
End of the first.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't-
17, 18 was a nice jump off.
Well, actually, so Bitcoin market cap, we're past Bitcoin's all-time high as
Ever.
far as market cap.
Really?
Yeah. So the last time, whenever it hit 20, the market cap was less than it is right now
It's a supply.
because supply increase.
I got you.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. When I saw that the other day, it said all-time high market cap. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's looking strong, and I mean, again,
Nobody's talking about it.
well,
It's just-
that's the cool part. No one's talking about it
It's
at
already
all.
at almost 20.
I wonder
again.
how much the supply grew in the last 3 years.
It's about 3.4%
I
per
mean,
year.
like, how many Bitcoin?
So when
Because,
we
I mean, you can pull it up on CoinMarketCap, like, that.
yeah,
that's
the supply. I think the supply, because we were in,
Let me
it was
see.
like
I'll pull it up real
16
quick.
million bitcoins.
Yeah.
And
You're not
we've
counting how much
had-
is lost out there, man.
Yeah, but there's been an increase of 2 million right now. I know there's 18.
It's just getting absorbed. I mean,
Dude, people
it's
aren't
crazy.
selling.
Yeah, there's a shortage. High demand.
If you look at the increase of wallets, with just one Bitcoin holding it, right now it's never been like this before. People are realizing.
Oh yes, the only hedge minus gold, and you can't just move gold around. I mean, what do you
Exactly.
do? How do you barter with gold? I'd rather have silver than gold. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I got both, so I'm not worried
How are we
about
gonna barter? Somebody's really mentally prepared for the end over here. How are we gonna barter with gold?
but I mean, you know, you go buy 20 grand worth of gold. You just go cut it up. I mean,
Sliver.
Combi bars. That's what I got. It's a Combi bar. 1 gram of gold. It's like 100 grams in a little credit card size,
yeah.
and it's like perforated, so you can just break off 1 little gram. So here's a gram of gold.
Thank you for the apple cider.
It makes sense. Till you run out.
Well, yeah. But I mean, it's better
want
than not
your cow.
having any at all.
Here's a gram of gold.
Yeah, but then it's like, if that happens, man, we're talking about
It won't
if
even
you
matter.
ain't got food and guns, you're in big trouble.
That's
We're talking about that's like society is
done.
done.
Oh yeah, that's like
Done.
old age.
But anyway, Bitcoin.
on CoinMarketCap, where do I go to get the dates?
You
Change
gotta
the
go
dates.
to historical data.
Where's that at? It used to be. There it is.
So
I haven't been on here in a while.
while you're looking that up, EOS so Block One. I don't know if we spoke about this last week in the last time we met. Block One, which didn't count technical sport guys, but Block One launched a business solutions. Basically, any of us, which it might be good for us to seriously look into, understanding. But they basically, it's for businesses that are interested in getting into blockchain or they want to use it.
Yeah,
And-
build on it.
Yeah, and it's a class.
Really?
Yeah, it's a class, or
I'd
it's
take
a
that.
it's a certification. Yeah, 1,200 companies have signed up.
Oh wow.
Maybe Digital Edge will be the next.
Maybe Digital Edge will be the next. But I thought that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
1,200 because
Suppose they can do that in like 2 days at work. You don't do nothing. Just sit on the
Yeah, I'd have to build some autonomous agents.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, who's going to manage the Twitter?
computer. That
Old
is- that is
moonshine.
true. All right. So in December 1st, 2017, there were 16,700,000
Boy, once it's
BTC.
in there, it's in there.
So the supply has grown by almost 2 million BTC.
That's nothing, man.
I mean, that's probably like
Well,
That's
they're gonna
probably
keep-
getting closer to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there's 21 million, but you got just the amount. That has
I mean,
been
yeah, that's
lost.
probably very close to being maxed out.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying. People I'm telling you, our chemistry, like our minds, do not totally grasp. I don't think humans grasp the idea of how scarce.
Well, they will.
Bitcoin is.
Like I say, when it's 100 grand per token. or
Yeah, I saw
whatever.
something. It's like 0.28 Bitcoin
Push in the 1%.
right now. Will put you in the 1%. Where was that at? You see that?
Yeah.
What
Used to-
eventually?
No,
now.
right now. We'll put you in the one. Oh yeah. We'll put you in the 1% of the wealth class in the future.
I don't know if I see it going over much more than $1 million a token.
I could see like 10 years, like 5 million per. You got to
Dude, think of these people. $5 million per.
because when Lightning Network finally goes through, whatever, it's-
Honestly, I don't care what happens.
no,
to
I
the
like the
network.
store of value talk for Bitcoin.
Me
honestly.
too. I mean, it's yeah.
But
I'm with you.
just imagine, dude, all these nerds, they're going to eventually be building applications on top of it whenever it can scale, because then that just drives pure utility to the whole network. And if it can handle those transactions, that means it's going to even put more price pressure on it. I
But
mean,
why would you build applications on top of the Bitcoin network?
how would you
When
build?
you have E2.0 or EOS or any new technology
Because
that comes along.
I mean, why not? I mean,
I still don't know. It's got to meet the demands of the market, and that's what I think ETH is going to either figure out, or either
Yeah, no, I
the
get it.
layer above. I think the
the
developers are not focused. I think Bitcoin is what it is, and it's
Yeah.
always going to be the one. Now, I could see where Bitcoin is not the dominant market cap coin.
yeah,
I could see
Ethereum
where
taking over.
I could too. I could see Ethereum. I could see EOS. It just depends what the market grabs hold of, and we don't.
how
we
it's
won't
being
know.
used.
Yeah, because it, like the internet, who would have known that we'd be taking pictures of ourselves?
Yeah, you got to be able to
All-
see that.
Like, yeah,
in the
you
future.
have to have some
visualize it.
foresight, and
Yeah.
so I try to think what dApps, what new websites where, because here's the thing,
What is
the-
a
this-
DApp? Hey, people.
So
Explain
a
what it-
DApp is
what
a
it stands for, yeah.
decentralized application and basically I think the way it will run is that you won't even know you're using it.
Right. It's just
So
no central entity.
Yeah, so we're basically using, I think, things that will be similar to DApps already. So like coupons. Everybody goes to Wendy's. We use our coupons. I think that one day there's going to be some sort of application that there's like a Wendy's token.
Oh,
but
no doubt.
but you can take that token and you can exchange it for other goods and services other than Wendy's, because my Wendy's coupon is no good at Winn-Dixie, and my Winn-Dixie coupon is no good at Wendy's. I think one day those two things they'll definitely be exchangeable, because that's what crypto's all about. That's what DApps are going to be about.
Yeah.
It's the exchange of value, and that only happens when you have.
It's going to be a lot of work.
Well,
I mean, that's why.
Tokenization's here. That's what could swamp.
Yeah, but
Bitcoin.
implementing all these
Well, and that's what I'm saying. So,
Well, yeah,
dude,
Tezos-
everyday life.
Yeah.
think of, dude. We're talking real estate, lawyers, insurance, dude.
I think that'd be easy. I mean, that'd be a lot more easier than
Smart
I was in a
contract.
closing.
Wendy's coins.
I was in a
and
closing
fast food.
2 weeks ago, and I'm telling my banker, telling my lawyer about this, and I'm like, I'm telling him, I'm like, because this stuff, like, you can code law, like,
Yeah.
you can code these things
Mhm.
where, so it's like, what happens to that? And I'm not like concerned about their jobs, because the market absorbs. There's always a need for humans. I believe in humans.
Well, it's like the real estate stock that
IPOB.
IPOB
Mm-hmm.
Open door.
bought. Yeah, Open Door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they sell houses in like a couple hours.
Yeah. You just put your house on there and say you want to sell it, and they send you an offer, and you have 3 days to turn it
Are
down.
they on the blockchain?
Not yet. No.
So
They will be.
think of this. Well, we were just talking about HELOCs right before we started this.
Yeah.
Okay. But what did I say as far as it's easy for me to go get it?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm paying $250 a month for that. Or excuse me, $250 annually just to have that line of credit open. With crypto, all of us, because we all have equity within our own personal homes, there won't be that $250 charge, which is not, it's a tiny charge, but we will be able to access the equity within our houses, and so will the rest of the world, which is scary, because this could create a really big bubble.
Well, not real. Yeah, but the thing is,
So
like,
you could buy, like, if you know
they're
an
doing
area,
it now.
if you know an area of your city's developing, you could go in and you could buy up instead of. So right now, that happens everywhere. Investors go in, but I think of it like it's large chunks. Like, it's these large chunks. You have to have $250,000 plus to get in, to buy a chunk of land. This is going to make it where everybody can, which is crazy to think about. Somebody with $10, because it's fungible. I mean, that's the thing. Bitcoin's fungible down to like a couple millionth or whatever. I think all crypto is going to be like that, where little guys can get in.
They're already
So
doing it.
It's kind of like Roofstock and those type of companies.
Yeah.
Where you can or like Cardone Capital.
Yeah. So
You
and
put
we
in like
kind of see that.
$2,000.
Well, exactly. And some people are really against Cardone, but I don't. Maybe he's slimy doing it. I don't think
He's
he
a
is.
businessman.
He's a businessman, for sure. But
Okay.
I think that he's given an opportunity to little guys, and I think that we see that. So we see that on the funding side right now. So what's the funding website where you can?
I don't know.
Gosh, what you can raise capital as a small business?
The startups.
Yeah.
Josh.
Alright.
Josh, the startup website.
What's a startup website? Like, for a tiny company, you got an idea, you put it out there.
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So Kickstarter, we see that on the funding end. So we're already seeing like a little bit of that little guy mentality of like.
What was that crypto? That was going to be like Kickstarter.
I got you right here. All right, so Coinbase Custody, that's right. All the institutional investors buy their stuff
Ample's going to be on there.
on Coinbase Custody
I
or
think so.
on Coinbase. Yeah, custody is like
Custody.
most of the time most
mean,
Interesting
it's-
concept.
Yeah,
I love Ample.
Oh man.
So it's called
Well,
Red.
I
17
hate
grand
it.
on it.
I hate it.
I love the idea.
All right, so it's
Yeah, I love
already out
making
there.
money.
What you're talking about, it's already out there. It's called Red Swan, and the reason I bring up Coinbase custody is
Well,
because
what-
they're investing.
so are you talking about funding? Like funding? or are you talking
so
about on the
it's,
equity
It's
side?
real estate on the blockchain, and so
Send me that link. Airdrop it to my computer real quick.
So you invest in leading off-market institutional grade commercial real estate blockchain with leading sponsors, fully tradable with early liquidity opportunities. So
Are you on the website?
right now, for example, yeah, I'm on my phone.
Yeah,
It's called
just-
Red Swan.
Yeah, airdrop it to my.
Hang on,
my
I'm about to, my battery's about to die. Seriously.
well, airdrop
Charge
so we
it
can
right
all
there.
look
So,
at it.
Charge
For
it up,
example, this is a multi-family property. It's a nice
Yeah,
home.
that's-
That's,
yeah.
that's like a high rise.
Is
Yeah.
that downtown Valdosta?
Yeah. So they're trying to raise 20 million. 19% of it's raised right now. So the minimum investment is $11,000, and so you would own the rate of return would be 12%. Is what they're predicting. Produces cash yield 5.4%. So that your share to buy that share of that property to share it with others would be $11,000, and you would make say that thing brings in
So
so
how do
much
you-
money, they break it down. Everybody gets a cut of the profit off the rent.
Yeah.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. And it's all on the blockchain, so it's visible, everything. So it's just a bunch of people. It just opens up a whole nother world that
Well,
we've yet to see. A whole nother world.
Think of all the friggin' money that's
Think
floating
about
around
what's
out
not developed in the world.
there. It's friggin' everything.
You could go to Africa right now and start something. Probably.
Well, dude,
eventually.
Africa's probably the largest gold mine from an undeveloped standpoint
Right.
for the potential for development. And I mean, I got natural resource wise,
Yeah. They're all-
untapped.
I mean, look at Dubai. It's built in the middle of a desert. I mean,
Oh yeah, man.
So like,
Exploded.
there's a huge race right now for Africa. Like big tech, all those guys are trying to because there's so many unbanked people in Africa, and
yeah,
this opens up, crypto as a whole.
yeah.
Opens up a whole other aspect of
Well, dude, and all they
banking,
need
unbanked.
over there is a cell phone.
Yeah.
That's all you need. That's you don't need.
Investors. I'm reading this Red Swan website. Investors can exit in minutes instead of years.
you can sell your portion.
It's
Instantly.
crazy.
And so every company is going to be tokenized. Crazy as it sounds, it's good. So if you're because everything is headed like
I mean, it's
For
just
example-
like every company being an LLC or like having
right, but you could. I mean,
classification.
so-
they're all gonna have.
right. So to buy stocks right now, you got to go put in all your information, get on an app. But these people over use Africa again, for example. Once they become more sufficient and get more internet over there, everything, those guys can turn around and invest in Coca-Cola stock. Instantly
Yeah,
without a
dude.
middleman, because it's gonna be built on top of a token. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you'll be
for
tokenized, so you'll be able to trade these securities just like a swap. You can, you got crypto to stock pairs, stock to crypto pairs. It's all go just join together eventually, probably in the next 5 years. No doubt about it. It's already happened. Tezos, or not Tezos, T0, the Overstock founder, that's his securities exchange that he built. T0 is the name of it. And so what that is allowing your company to be tokenized. And so you can trade your company. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sell shares of your company. That's kind of how like Ravencoin was, like back in the day, like
Yeah.
a year ago.
Raven's still around.
Yeah, and so what they were trying to do was you could go in there and you could, let's see, have a hamburger joint. Just give me a name.
Whataburger.
Whataburger. All right, you go in there and you could actually create your company Whataburger, and you say, "Hey, I want 10 million tokens. This is how many." And then I'm gonna sell my shares of my company. It's instant capital, and so that's what raising.
Well, exactly. Like, so you take and that's
It's
the
on Ethereum.
That is,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude, Ethereum, dude. Like I said, Wozniak or whatever his name is, Steve Jobs, number
Wozniak.
2. Yeah, he is a big believer. He thinks Ethereum is the next Apple, and I could very well see that if they can scale. If they can't scale, it's not.
dude. But
When's the 2.0
here's the
coming out?
thing. These
12
things. This is
days.
bigger than companies, though. This is, and that's again. This is something our minds are not wired for. Like this is bigger than Apple. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Ethereum's bigger than Apple.
But you gotta compare it to something.
Yeah.
Right.
You,
That's the only thing
You
to
got to
compare
make
to.
it relevant to
So
us.
dumb
But,
it down so people can understand the
Yeah.
grasp of it.
but it's bigger than that. You're talking about a
Yeah.
decentralized computer system where other people are developing on top of that.
And the people control it and no central authority. Like, when you think about it,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of it. You're not reliant on.
Somehow this got brought up today at karate. And I'm sitting there talking with my wife. And I was telling her, I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand. Like, there's nobody in between. There's no stopping this.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
There's I can send you money
without a middleman.
Without a middleman.
It's so
Like, I send
simple,
you money.
but it's genius.
It's literally like me handing you cash, except in a way better way.
It's instant, and I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Well, it's just that this is, and the thing is, it's not like it's a one-way street with this.
Right.
There are,
A million things it can do.
well, that's what I'm saying, man. It's electricity.
Payments.
Yeah, and we don't even have the toaster yet.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing.
I like to compare it to like a
Well,
computer you're
ETH
building.
has a lot of things. EOS already has a lot of things on it.
Yeah, but have y'all ever seen the first? Dude, there's some really cool comparisons, video-wise, on YouTube with crypto and electricity. Have y'all ever seen like the first washing machine? It was on you put it on your front porch. It was this wooden tub. It was open. It's basically a similar design to what we have, but it was like a little electric thing, and it
Smooth them around.
beats the clothes. Same thing. It's like beating clothes on a rock, but it was saying like the whole idea of the video or the comparison was this was like this insane technology. You know, this was like, gee willikers, the Johnsons got a dishwasher or a washing machine on their front porch. They're flexing on the whole neighborhood, you know, washing their clothes. And Betty Lou, who's walking down to the river, slapping sheets on the rocks, you know. So it's kind of that same thing where this is so new. It's just so new that our minds, I think our minds are going to have a really tough time comprehending it. How do we don't know.
Well, it's also not physical. It's hard, a lot harder when it's all mental. I mean, the washing machine, you can see it and understand how it works.
I like to think there were some people during the Tulip Mania and stuff that were like sitting around like, flowers. I mean, people just don't get it. People just don't understand. Like, you buy it, you hold it, you sell it, make more money. Like, but this is, I mean, obviously this is different.
And the thing is, I mean, obviously you have to study it a lot to kind of grasp it. But what people don't understand right now is like the whole banking system is digital already. Like, for example, I mean, you think if you wanted $10 million out of your bank tomorrow, they're just going to give it to you? No, it's on the computer. They got to go call and get the money brought. Yeah. It's all digital as it is now.
Well, it's like this last stimulus, dude. They didn't print money. We say on crypto Twitter, the printer goes brrr, but they didn't print it. It was a digital thing. They just put it into our bank accounts.
It's like, I don't know. I think it's like Internet 2.0 to me. Like, minus, it's just decentralized, though. That's the beauty of it. I mean, it does so much. It's like you just can't put it in one package. That's like if you.
I know. So let's. Speaking of one of the most important things it would do, it would bring back integrity to our election system.
Yeah, how the election's not on blockchain yet is beyond me. Private or public blockchain doesn't matter. I mean, you got IBMs. I mean, you got Apple. I mean, you got all these companies that are already building.
Sure there's plenty of people that have already tried to do that.
Well, there's companies out there.
But
I mean, people have shot them down.
2020, and there's a bunch of people in Atlanta right now hand counting ballots.
Yeah.
So there's too much human error. Where
we're biased.
Exactly.
On both sides.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter
it's not. That's
log in with Social Security number, your birthday, your name, and you vote.
Yeah. Well, so
That's it, and then you're done. And 2
Facial
minutes.
recognition, everything's going to it's what they call a digital identity, like I was telling y'all a couple weeks ago. And so it's kind of crazy to think about, but everybody's gonna have their digital twin.
Oh yeah.
And what that means is so when you are your Social Security is basically, I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, you're gonna have like a duplicate self of yourself.
oh yeah,
You already have one.
we already have one.
Right, and so you'd use that for like for example, blockchain voting.
Yeah.
That way, some random can't just get your social. Here we go, and put it in, and then it's immutable. Because once you vote,
Dan Larimer has some sort of patent on some sort of blockchain identity.
that's the next.
Because, dude, it is that you're right. That's a huge thing because we are living a digital life. I mean, Elon Musk calls us cyborgs.
Yeah.
He's like, you're already a cyborg. Like his whole thing is, people are freaked out by putting Neuralink chips in my spine, and he's like, you're already doing it. Like you're giving the world all your information through this box. It's true. I mean, he's like, which I don't know. I guess if people can hack my body, but I mean,
it's a little different.
Yeah, it is a little different. But I think his philosophy is correct. Like we're already there, and we just don't look at it like that. I mean, everything we do on this phone. So it's going to be cool to see kind of what happens hardware wise. With
that might be some good stocks to invest in. No joke.
Dude, when Block One goes public,
what do you
going
mean hardware
all
because
Block
One
One.
Blockchain.
Yeah,
phones.
yeah. Because they're going to
everything encrypted.
Everything's going to be
anything
encrypted,
anywhere from
decentralized.
sensors, like your HP. HP sells a lot of hardware. Who else is a big hardware company?
Mac, Apple.
Apple, yeah, but they'll keep it walled. So they'll only sell. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They don't. I'm talking actual your routers, Netgear, Cisco, those type companies. And so for Fetch AI, it's a great idea, but you got to remember all these T-Mobile, all these 5G companies, they got to have the hardware to put up around the towns. They're already doing it for 5G, but Internet of Things, IoT. The 5G is going to just be a gateway. Just that's how your cars are going to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, just your phones will be a sensor. I mean, your phone can talk to that stop sign. That your phone can talk to the red light. Crazy as it sounds, your phones will be able to pick up. I mean, just anything. Your phone, anything that has a sensor on it. And so with 5G here, and the Internet of Things about to take off, you're gonna have all this. You're gonna be seeing stuff put up everywhere.
Yeah.
It's scary to think about. But think about the companies that are gonna be producing that hardware. You got to have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
So,
you find them and I'll invest in them.
For a good infrastructure play, I would definitely say, something like Cisco, or start looking at those because, dude, when self-driving cars are here, they're maybe 2 years away from full level 5 autonomy.
I can't wait. Can you imagine?
Dude,
reading a book all the way to.
Not interrupting. I was coming home the other day from out of town, and I was like, "Hey, look, Tesla. I wonder if he's his hands are even on the wheel." And literally pulled right by him. I said, "Look over there," and he is not even driving. His hands are off the wheel. He's talking to his wife. I'm like, "Damn."
It's gonna be like Minority Report. Like you walk in a store, they're like, "How you doing, Mr. Hobby? Would you like to buy some of these again?"
Yeah.
Like a facial recognition.
Well, you got Amazon. Amazon Fresh is the name of their new grocery stores.
Yeah.
They bought Whole Foods.
Where they don't have employees.
The buggies, right? No employees. You go in there with your buggy. It's all digital. You put your stuff in. It scans it automatically when you put it in the buggy.
Crazy.
And you have Amazon Prime account linked to it. So when you go to check out, it already charges you everything. You just put your stuff in the bag and go. No employees.
So I hope you're not lost.
Look up Amazon.
Find something.
Look up Amazon Fresh. I believe that's the name of their company.
Yeah, I think so.
And on YouTube and watch one of those videos. It is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Not one single, which kill the employment market.
But think of this. So what happens as humanity? We discover, first we're roaming around. We discover fire. So we discover that we can cook meat, eat meat and all this stuff, and then we discovered wheels. All these technologies, they're always, and this is why economics is so interesting, because the man who made the spear quit hunting. You know, he quit hunting, made spears for everybody. They bought it with meat, and you know, I don't know if that really happened, but I like to think it did. But the thing is, he got better and better and better at making that technology. You know, and so I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Emmy quit.
Like, what's the next step
Emmy.
after like the
Emmy
blockchain? You know, and all that, because this is going to catapult us into an area where humans have never been. Because, dude, we're about to be
Industrial Revolution.
super efficient. Like, so we've had the technology, you know, the information age is what, you know, we're living in the information age. We're living in the unverified, unvalidated information age is what we're living in. So we're about to discover, I think we're about to discover maybe not absolute truth, but a more fine and pure truth than we know right now. I mean, because you can take anything from like Wikipedia to the media outlets, and you know, it's going to be
Bias.
Yeah, somewhat biased and a little gray. I think with blockchain, it's going to purify that to an extent. And but with that being said, when you say like the Tesla guy sitting there talking to his wife, like think of, I mean, I listen to audiobooks when I ride or drive or whatever, but think of those hours and hours and hours of just freaking driving, which I enjoy driving also. But you're going to be able to, oh, it just depends what you use your time
improve
for.
yourself,
Yeah,
or
you
just
can,
like,
but
sleep.
there's always going to
Or you
be
can study,
people who do improve
or learn.
themselves.
Yeah,
And that's what's really going to drive us,
more time in the day.
that much further
People
along
should get
as
smarter.
a human race.
Well, I mean, or dumber or dumber.
Yeah, it's true.
It all depends on what they're
Well, they call it. They're saying it's
what they
it'll be
choose to do.
Well, yeah,
Or-
dude, it's human choice.
Yeah, so they're calling it Industry 4.0. They basically
Who
the
is?
fourth, the tech world. Everybody. Well, the blockchain enthusiasts, but yeah, this the industry. Like,
Blockchain is
it's
industry.
well, not just the blockchain industry, but like just the general like manufacturers. It's gonna be the fourth industrial revolution. Basically, that's why they call it Industry 4.0.
What was the second?
Hell, I don't know. I just know this.
I don't either.
I
I'm
just,
guessing the third was the internet.
yeah, I just know it's the rise of IoT is like
There's
here.
agriculture, industrial, information, and then blockchain.
Web 3.0.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard they got different names for it, but it's a whole other realm that we're about to go into. So, anyways,
It's crazy to think about.
It is great. Well, it's just to be able to
invest in it too.
Well,
That's
man,
the
make
fun
money.
part.
Oh, yeah, making money.
That's most beautiful.
You just got to be right once, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, you only
Pick a
got to
winner.
strike it once. Well, and the thing, man, I really think we're still in this spot, in this area of the market where you don't got to be some genius.
No.
You just got to be in
We're the
the
hype
game.
cycle.
Yeah, you have to have money in the game.
You
I'm
got
a
to
big
be in the
fundamentals
game.
guy, though. Fundamentals.
Me
is
too.
though, I mean, let the market come to you. You
Yeah.
can chase these coins all day. You
I've
go
done
win
it.
one
Yeah,
out of
we've
10.
done that.
We've done it.
Yeah.
I'm done, dude. I told
But
y'all that day.
it's not worth the risk.
The I don't know what transaction it was. I just saw a guy on Twitter, something Coney. He
Yeah.
said something about like $35 transaction. It didn't even go through. I said, this is the reason I left Ethereum.
I can't even I don't even.
I can't do it anymore, dude.
I pick my positions, and if I'm confident in them. If they hit, they hit. But I'm done chasing. If there's something good with good fundamentals that pops up and that I like, it's all about use case now. If you don't have a use case, good luck. You go die. You know,
Well, you've got to have
use case.
You've got to
and
have stuff
revenue.
by like, dude. This idea, like the whole Block One thing, like, oh, they raised $4 billion. It's like, dude, do you think Mark Zuckerberg, like, he's not a Steve Jobs story? Like, that guy got money. He got investors and a shit ton of them.
Yeah,
And it
Napster
wasn't
guy.
like this cornfield guy in his barn developing Facebook, and it just like came out of nowhere.
Winklevoss, man, he stole their idea.
Yeah, he stole their idea. They found Bitcoin. Good for them.
Yeah, they're
But,
actually about to be. They're on track to be worth more than him.
Oh, they're
Much
dude,
Bitcoin
they're
as
going to
they
be
hold.
trillionaires. They'll be
They still got
trillionaires.
what, 25 million apiece or something like that from their case, and because they did prove they were
I mean,
there.
they put what, like 10 million in Bitcoin in like 20,
They bought 1% of the tokens.
Yeah, they own
in
1%
like
of Bitcoin.
2010
So,
or like 2012.
2011, 2012.
It was
something.
early.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, have y'all read? Have y'all read their book?
No,
Their book is badass.
what's
their
it called?
dude,
It's called Bitcoin Kings, I think.
Bitcoin billionaire.
Bitcoin Billionaires. Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah, I need to read
It's
it.
awesome.
You got it in there?
Yeah,
I
it's in there.
definitely.
It's
One
all.
You got an
It,
audiobook?
you can check it. I don't know if I do or not. I might, but if I don't, you can get it.
So
'cause
what's the
I'll
market
listen
at
to
right
that.
now, y'all?
It is Bitcoin billionaires. I gotta remember
We're still in 2017.
that. Are we?
I'm about to go get a cold snack. I'll be fat.
Bitcoin dominance 65.9%.
that's still so high.
Yeah.
It is.
They-
It's like
they-
52 or something.
When it gets down to like 35%, that's
They won't
when you
get
get your alt
35.
season. That's what it did for alt season in
What?
2017. Yeah, it came all the way down.
Let's go back to where we were.
35, 38% it came down to. And it was, that's
No
when you
way,
had,
really?
I promise.
I thought it only got
That's
down
when,
to like 50.
that's when Ethereum about flipped Bitcoin's market cap. And then Ripple, remember Ethereum and Ripple?
We'll check Christmas Eve 2017.
No, dude, January 7th, 2018. January 7th to January 9th was the top of the market pretty much as far as for Bitcoin.
It didn't tell
Hey,
me.
if you really want to hate yourself, go back to like 2014.
Oh, dude, there's so many tokens that aren't there now.
Oh, I know.
That's
But I'm
what's
saying
weird.
as far as like Bitcoin and
Yeah.
I don't even think ETH was even out yet. Did you want more?
Good, man. Had that Mountain Dew.
That man
Bitcoin
said, he walked down
17.
and said, you want beer? No, I just had a Mountain Dew. Like, dead serious. No, I just had a
Well, it
Mountain
just don't
Dew.
mix well.
Bitcoin's at 17,987.
All right, so it's going
Well,
back to
dude.
18 again.
So I was looking into some volume stuff today. So Bitcoin's volume, the market volume has dropped. But the price hasn't dropped.
Yeah, 'cause people are holding.
That's the
I mean,
thing. That's what it's showing.
they're
No,
holding.
the buyers have decreased, but the sellers there are none. You know, people aren't letting go of this. If I understand what I listened to today correctly.
I still think next year is when it all goes just absolutely insane.
Tether's in the red right now.
Good. That means people are just throwing money at everything now. We're getting. I love it. Irrational
Let it
exuberance.
rain down. Well, dude,
Irrational exuberance is coming. Isn't that what they call it? And that's peak. The
we're not,
cycle.
dude. I'm
No,
telling
we're
you,
in
we're
disbelief
just-
still. I promise.
EOS number 13.
We're in the disbelief stage. Nah, this isn't happening.
This
You
ain't
know?
happening.
Polkadot's at 515.
Yeah,
I got it like $3.
yeah, hey,
$1,000 worth.
Definitely
Jason still got it for me. I got to get it sent
You
him
need to get it back.
ledger.
yeah. What's
Nice.
fetch at? What's fetch at?
Let's see. It is at $0.
All right.
And 5
Up 17%.
Dang, son.
Up 17%.
In a day? Is
Yeah.
that 24 hours?
Yeah, they got the decentralized delivery network. That's what they call it, the DDN.
Only like
Can
3
I
X's.
just say, I'm not going to say the numbers, but judging from what you told us, and you still hodling, I would say that you've matured. Your hands have
Oh,
matured.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Strong hands.
Dude, your hands
Strong
have gotten
hands.
strong, son.
I'm a fundamentals guy now. I don't chase. You know, I want use case and I want revenue. That's the only way these
Well,
things survive.
and you want people, and you've
Yeah.
got people. You know,
Yeah.
as far as like the guys
Yeah, you
developing
got a
this.
Twitter following.
yeah.
An army.
No, they're
How
all,
many Twitter followers you got?
not that many. I had
4 digits?
No. What you got?
You
what
have 4
got?
digits?
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, you
I
got
had
4
4 digits, but
Oh, okay.
I used to have like, I used
Well,
to
you
have a lot,
always-
and then I deleted my account.
Yeah, you
I got
always-
burnt
Which
out.
account?
We don't want to discuss that. I don't want to dox myself here on.
We'll save that for another day.
Yeah. But yeah, this is going good.
All right, guys, we're going to set up our YouTube videos this week for the tutorials on how to buy all the top cryptos right now.
And especially buy at the top, so I can sell you my bags.
We're all in it to make some money and be along for the journey of a lifetime, because this won't happen again.
No, we definitely won't.
So y'all get prepared. Got any questions? Hit us in the comments.
George, that question you asked, I hope we answered it tonight, man.
Yeah, if we
Hit me
missed
up
you,
on Twitter.
if we missed you, sorry about that. We only had a couple that we wrote down for this week, but we'll hit the rest next week. And as always, appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Oi.
Oi.
See ya.